Hello, Torment, Adam, Torment. How are you? Hello, everyone. Thanks for coming. So I'm in a parking lot waiting for my kid is playing soccer, and in front of me there's a garbage truck connecting the big bin, garbage bin there. Huge sound. Torment is AI. Why it keeps saying hi? Thanks for coming. So any question about meditation, I'm here to help. About truth of life. So my topic today is feel by the heart instead of think by the brain. It's a direct feeling of your surroundings, your body, and also with a observation of your mind. So in meditation, I recognize or realize that sometimes if you have your attention here, you can put your palm on your heart area and feel like the awareness is coming from your heart. Be aware of your surroundings. There's a truck collecting a big garage bin here. It's not necessary that you don't use your brain to think. It's like your background is the heart feeling. The thoughts or thinking power from your brain is just is your reception area. like the boss, your heart is sitting behind. Watch your mind, the reception to work. So here is the brain-heart connection. But your heart, the feeling is more direct, and the brain is just an interpreter or translator. And you know it's translating the inputs of five sensory organs to something, to mind, to some words, to some concepts. So you feel more, think less. Basically, that's the result. You feel more like the original properties, like size, color, shapes, texture. You can feel the feeling too, like body sensation, warm, cold, comfort, relaxed, or stressed. I'm sorry that I think they are almost done. They connect two big garage being there, garbage being, sorry. My name is Dong, Dong Li, Dongli. Best pizza topping combo. No, I don't like. I'm not a pizza fan. No. My kids love pizza more than me. Bye. People come, people go. Yeah, that's life basically. Hello, Carlos. Knit jacket? Oh, it's my kids. Now, at my generation, I always wear my kids' clothes. Otherwise, right? Yeah, they spend more money than me. At our generation, we want to save, but their generation, they want to spend. So I use something they don't want to use anymore. Even like shoes. It's funny. Yeah, it's different generation now. Hi, hello. Nowadays, because of the AI, I don't know. I'm talking the real person or just AI. It's crazy. Why say so many highs? Hello, 4424. Fierce Pierce. You're not a robot. Nice. Just looking through live streams. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Can you feel your heart? Can you feel your environment, your surroundings, and your body sensation as it is? Does meditation help a lot? Of course. It changed my life. It changed your perception. It will change your how you feel, how you think, how you behave. You have better sleep, you have better digestion, you have better energy, you have everything is better. I can do a free handstand. I can split my legs. It's not direct result from meditation, but after meditation you feel good, so you want to do more, like stretch your body, give you a push about in terms of the physical capacity, push ups, sit ups, hand, you know, chin ups. So basically, shapes your life. It shapes your life, your physical body, your mental body, your energy body. It changes everything. You enjoy fasting in the forest for a week. Nice. I did myself. I did a fast, 3 days, no eating, even no drinking for 3 days. Anyway, it's a very special experience for me. Out of blue, I just did by myself. I I better have had a teacher or experienced teacher in the. It's funny. Oh, you can hear your heartbeats. That's nice. That's that's how you calm down your mind. So you can. That's a proof that your mind is calmed down. I mean, your mind calms down to a level that you can hear your heartbeat. Very good. Then from there, you can try to observe more. Feel more. Feel without judgments, like the size, the color, people. You just feel by your five senses, by your heart. The heart and brain connection. In heart, I don't know how many neurons, neural cells in your heart, but your heart understands things or can feel things more. That's my experience anyway. It's like a switch. You can switch to think, to the brain thinking, or switch to heart feeling. In meditation, I use my heart more instead my brain. So your brain calms down. You don't think too much, right? So you feel more. You feel more, think less. And ideally, you can have zero thought. That's a kind of ideal situation. Good to know. Yes, there's a lot of benefits from meditation. I did this 14 years. Basically, meditation have two steps. First is the shamatha, or in Sanskrit, shamatha, and second is the vipassana. So first, shamatha, basically you can calm down your mind to a level that you notice this gap between your thoughts. Then after your mind calms down, your awareness can emerge from the background to foreground. So your awareness taking charge now instead of mind or thinking. Then that's where you start to observe, to feel more, to feel what it is. You have less judgments too, right? You have less attachments. You have less resentments. You have more like acceptance. It's a beautiful, how to say, discovery that you can let go your thinking. You can just be. You can just be. We are human beings, right? most people, most humans cannot be. So they only fulfill 50% of their function, human part. So they never experience the being part because they cannot be. Uh, it's, it's, a, it's sad. It's pity that most people, they only fulfill their 50% of their ability as human being. I try to think of infinite gray ball. It really helps me with cleaning the mind. The gray ball, why gray ball? Oh, gray wall. Oh, gray wall. Sorry, infinite gray wall. Nice. It's like space without wall. So in the space, just like space, it's a spacious space, vast space without walls. It's transparent. There's no compartment. There's no limitation. There's no walls. There's no boundaries too. There's no boundary either. So it's a space without wall. So your awareness is a space without wall. Your awareness is spacious. I cannot draw a circle that within this circle or within this sphere is your awareness. No one can do that. Your imagination can reach to a geometer, you know. So your eyesight can see a tree like 1 kilometers away. Your eyes can see a cloud that is 10 kilometers away. And your awareness has no boundary. No one can draw a circle or sphere that within this sphere or circle is your awareness. So basically, the nature of who we are, who you are, is limited, is unlimited, is limitless, there's no boundary. So if you understand this, you can think of infinite space. Maybe that help more. Anyway, it helps me a lot. I don't think that way. I just realize that way. It's a little bit different too. That's why my topic today is feel by the heart. The heart feeling has no boundary. So it matches your awareness. So you're using the awareness instead of brain to think. Of course, you can still think. I'm talking. I can organize my words to think and to speak, right? But I'm more freed from the patterns of thinking. More freed from behavior too. So freedom is the outcome of the heart feeling. I think of clouds passing me by like my thoughts. Yes, it is. So clouds and the sky. So clouds passing through the sky, they come and they go, right? They appear and they disappear. Same thing is the thoughts and the mind. Thoughts come, thoughts go. Image come, image go. Image comes, image goes. So everything comes and goes. Nothing stays forever. Nothing is everlasting. So nothing is permanent. So impermanence is one of the Buddha's teaching, right? Impermanence. Nothing everlasting. Nothing. Everything comes and goes, like cloud in the sky, or like thought in the mind, like waves in the ocean. So once you see this, that's the truth of life. You see this, you experience this too. So instead of words in the textbook, it's your realized truth. That is more like solid feelings, solid knowledge, solid realization. It's a realized truth instead of a truth in the book. Do you follow? It's a realized truth. You acknowledge the truth of the truth. That the truth is true. You acknowledge it. You realize it. Have a wonderful day. Till next time. Thank you. The cloud is passing. Hello, Zach. Remember you. Remember me? Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you are going to get. Yes, chocolate is good metaphor. It's sweet, right? Hopefully every chocolate is sweet. Not dark chocolate. Sometimes we get one. So here we fall into the duality, sweet and bitter, right? So that's still a dualistic view of the world. Meditation can transcend to the duality or the dualistic view of the world, like sweet or bitter, good or bad, young, old. You know, meditation is try to transcend the duality, to reach the oneness. So that's my channel, Oneness Meditation School. Oneness is the outcome. Meditation is the tool. So that's my channel's purpose. You can reach oneness or non-duality through meditation, through this channel. I mean, if it could help you. I have been reading about the Dharma and trying to understand it, but I don't see how understanding brings kindness. That's a good question. You like wise. Thank you. Give me advice. So Dharma of the Buddha, I mean, okay. So all the teachings leads to the realization of happiness. If any knowledge you studied do not make you happy, then you haven't fully used that knowledge yet, or you need to change your subject of learning. So Dharma, Buddha's Dharma teaching basically, again, is the wisdoms. Wisdom of emptiness, wisdom of impermanence, wisdom of dependent arising. Actually, that's three things. Looks like three things, but it's one thing. It's like one truth, but have three facets. It depends from which angle you're looking at. So kindness comes from your real understanding and the realized understanding of the truth, impermanence, interdependence or dependent arising, and emptiness. So I cannot talk in just a couple of minutes because it's deep. Kindness. Okay. As a human being, we need to be kind to each other. And from my experience, kindness realize that everything underneath every differences in terms of, culture, religion, work, background, face, black or white or Caucasians or Asians, underneath all the differences, you can see the common, something in common. That's a wisdom. So the ability to tell the difference among the world is coming from mind. Mind dissects things. Mind tells you this is a tree, that's a car, this is black people, that's American lady. So mind dissects things, but wisdom is above the mind, above the intellect, which unite everything. That underneath all the differences of races, of people, of gender or background, like scientist, a doctor, or like dentist, or just a chef, underneath a variety of the world, you can see something very universal. And kindness comes from there. You see everyone actually comes from one field we call heaven. We call universe. Right? Universe. There's only one reality. So kindness comes from that realized understanding. First, you have to realize it. First, you have to understand, there's one universal principle that can apply to everything, everyone, every situation. Then you realize that. So realized understanding or realized wisdom is more difficult than the wisdom in the textbook. Then kindness can grow from that realized understanding. You love everyone because you see that universality or commonality underneath all the differences. That's the Dharma's teaching. That's Buddha's teaching of emptiness, impermanence, independent arising. Also the ultimate truth. That's part of truth too, yes. It's like if you stand at the beach, you're facing the ocean, you look at all the waves, right? Every wave is different if you can look closely, big or small, but they all come from one big ocean. So from the differences of waves, you see one universal ocean. Like no matter who you are, where are you now, what you look like, in principle we are same. We are all coming from that. Sometimes we call the God, or in Taoism we call the Tao, the way. In science we call quantum field, or universal unified field, or zero energy. You name it. They just use that different terms to describe that ultimate truth, the ultimate reality. So once you realize the ultimate reality, or you can notice all the relative truth. So again, I want to explain the relative truth and the ultimate truth. Okay, if I put my fingers this way, what is the direction? surely you will say, this is up, this is down, right? This is a relative truth. This only applies on the planet Earth. If you go outer space, this does not make sense. This is not up in outer space. This is not down either in outer space. So it's relative to truth. This is up, this is down. And relative to me, this is my left, and this is my right. From your perception, this is your left, but my right, right? And this is your right, but my left. You see, everything is relative on planet Earth. That's a relative truth. Meditation is to, from all the relative truths, like cold, warm, red, green, the dualistic worldview, you can transcend to a non-dualistic or non-duality. So that's the absolute truth. There's no difference between absolute truth and the relative truth. The ultimate truth manifests in relative truth. That's the funny part. Actually, they are just one big whole in different level. Hopefully I explained it clearly. So if you can transcend relative truth to ultimate truth, you are awakened. And you can, it's like you can leave the world, but you notice you're not of this world. Jesus teaching, right? You're in the world, but you're not of this world. You have another feet, another foot. So human beings have two legs or 2 feet. One leg, you are in the relative truth on the planet Earth in a dualistic way of perception, good, bad, ugly, beautiful, rich, poor, and so on. But you have another foot in the absolute truth that you can transcend all the dualities. So you can let go, you can come down, you can be happy and joyful, because this one is relative to nothing. That's absolute, right? It's the ultimate truth. So human is 1 foot in the world, being is 1 foot in the heaven. So you're in the world, but you're not of this world because you have not a foot in heaven. So heaven and the world are one, but just depends how do you look. Then you realize the ultimate truth and the relative truth are one. Again, back to that oneness. Oneness is not denial of the complexity of the world, or dual world, or dualistic world. It's not denial, but you see the truth behind the complexity and reach that simplicity. In science, we use the word singularity. Singularity? Singularity also contains or represents infinity. So the world is finite, but the being is infinite. Do you follow? So infinity and finity is one. Again, oneness. Then voila, you realize the ultimate truth. Your mission as a human done, completed. Mission completed. You are the Tom Cruise. You're the Tom Cruise, can fix every mission impossible. What's the main character's name? Ivan, yeah, Ivan. Yes. You are only 22 years old, so, and you are already interested in this kind of Dharma teaching. Very good. You beat me already. So I know nothing about Dharma when I was 30 until I reached my 30s. So no worry, time will make you grow. You will grow and mature, um, become a true man, a true man, a true human being. A true man or a true human being is the man who understands truth, the ultimate truth, and the relative truth too. So you have plenty of time. No worry about that. Who is Bodhidharma? Bodhidharma is the guy who bring the Zen or Chan to China around 6th century. So he was the 28th patriarch, going back to Shakyamuni Buddha. The first patriarch, which is one of the 10 disciples of Shakyamuni Buddha, we call, what's his name? Mahakasyapa, yes. So Mahakasyapa is the first patriarch. Went back to Shakyamuni Buddha, one of the 10 disciples, Mahakasyapa. Then he passed down his Zen teaching or Chan teaching to Bodhidharma, which is 28th. Then Bodhidharma, at around the 6th century, he went to China. So, and the Chan or Zen flower like grow there with the taste of a Chinese taste, like Taoism. It's like the food, Indian food, but with Chinese taste. Okay, and the Chinese taste is so strong that it almost only keep the essence of the Buddha's teaching, but with a lot of ingredients from the local Chinese. We call different Tian Tai Zong, we call a lot of schools. Anyway, Bodhidharma is the person who bring the Chan to China. So my understanding of kindness is limited in its scope. It's just not black and white the way I want to be. I want always be nice, but it must not be true kindness. Kindness comes from, the true kindness comes from you seeing the truth, the ultimate truth. That's all. You see the underneath every people, in the different of every people, Indians, in Canada, Vancouver, we have Indians, we have Malaysians, we have Japanese, we have Koreans, we have local Caucasians, white people, we have Indians here, Chinese people. So underneath all different faces, cultures, and clothes, works, jobs, professions, you can see, oh, he or she or it is same as me, because you see the truth. You can see through the images. You're not blind by the outlooking anymore. You see the inside stuff. That's the kindness arises from that seeing the truth. If you do not see, basically your kindness is taught by your culture, by your education, that we need be kind, we need care, we need love. That's fine. That's not bad, but it's kind of limited scope, as you said. It's not from your realized truth. It's different. Ethan Hunt, yes, thank you, Ethan Hunt. So if it's like you see in Buddha's eye, like Buddha is a Ethan Hunt, is a real Ethan Hunt that can fix everything. But before Buddha fix things, fix the problems, like Ethan Hunt do all the Mission Impossible, he do not see it as a mission. Okay, in Buddha's eye, there's no problem. Then in that understanding, you can fix the so-called problem. You see the ultimate and relative. In Buddha's eye, the whole world is fine. Problems, is fine or fine. That's a very high dimension. I mean, it's a bird view of things, a bird view of planet Earth, of issues and problems on planet Earth. Jackie Chan. Thank you. Thank you, Jackie Chan. Yeah. So feel the world. Feel by your heart. So once you feel, you stop your thinking. You get closer to the truth. Okay. Mine is the interpretation based on your background, based on your education, your culture, your family. Everyone thinks differently. So everyone has its relative understanding of the one ultimate reality. That's why I said there's only one ultimate reality, but we have 8 billion different worlds or different understandings. One planet Earth, 8 billion different worlds. Why? Everyone thinks differently, everyone looks differently, everyone perceives or interprets differently from based on their background, their education, you know, their family, their religion, their knowledge sometimes. Uh, okay, I think I have to go. My kids almost finished soccer. Thank you for coming. Maybe see you next time. Feel by your heart. Bye. Thank you.